I'm Daphne Oz.
Clinton Kelly.
Michael Simon.
And Mario Batali.
On
The Munch.
Today we're going to show you how to make some delicious spaghetti. Let's get started.
Woo! First step is to fill up a large pot with some water. So we're just going to do that. Next we're going to put the pot on the stovetop.
Put the burner on high, like so.
Now we place the lid on and wait for it to come to a bubbling boil.
The definition of diffusion is when molecules move from a very concentrated area and spread out into a less concentrated state. Now, let's see diffusion in our cooking. So, as we lift the pot and the steam just barrels out, that would be the diffusion of the water molecules. And diffusion of water is called osmosis. Now, osmosis, which is diffusion with water, can be either facilitated or simple. Simple uses no energy and no help. Facilitated uses no energy but needs help. Okay. Now, also, those are both examples of passive transport.
Because no energy is needed.
Active transport needs energy. Passive does not.
Well, now we gotta put the sketty in. Oh god. Oh god.
Put the lid down.
I put out a little of this thin spaghetti and I put it into my hand, placed it in the bubbling boil water.
Stir the pasta periodically throughout
Yes,
the
American.
cooking
No
process.
Chinese
Nick,
pet
you know your
sausages.
vegetables and
Turn it down to medium.
paste work.
And we wait for it to soften.
No, probably a medium central.
Clinton, what's your favorite food?
Well, you see, Daphne, when I was little, I used to go into my pantry and grab little kibbles and bits and eat them because they tasted good.
Kibbles and bits? What do you mean?
I mean, dog food.
That's preposterous.
Now we test if the pasta is ready to chew. Ready?
Yeah.
We're going to take the pot over to the sink where our strainer is placed and put it in and just get all that water out, get ready for some good spaghetti. Good shot here. Oh boy. Oh, it's going out. Okay.
Oh, gotta get this. Our pasta is almost done.
Notice the passive transport that is going down through the steam. Okay.
Almost ready.
Watch as we unwrap the paper.
Take a butter knife.
Honey, on the Munch, we had our budgets cut a little. It's the ghetto technique. No! Take this butter right here. See it? Okay. I'm just gonna pop it in there. Stir it around.
Now we stir as the butter melts into the pasta.
After the butter is melted in, you're gonna wiggle it, and put it.
We have successfully made sketty.
What are you doing?
Make sure you choose your utensil wisely. Yeah.
I've been really trying.
So a single strand has been selected. Oh, there we go. Let's pan over here. And what's her name? Clinton.
For additional flavor, you can add some salt.
Too much.
Just enough, and then just mix it all up in there. Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
She adds butter and salt. Don't do too much because you're gonna have some serious heart problems.
Okay, folks. So since the holidays are coming around, we're gonna discuss, like what we want for Christmas, just different things that are coming up in the holidays, and all that good stuff. So, guys, what are you guys thinking about getting your kids for Christmas this year?
I'm gonna get my kids moon sand because it has the structure of a fluid mosaic model.
Say, what's a fluid mosaic model?
A fluid mosaic model describes the structure of a plasma membrane for animal cells. So it's all like the membrane is not a solid, and it's more like a fluid.
Ah, like something squishy.
Yeah, like moon sand.
Squishy.
Wait, why is the membrane? Why does it have the name mosaic in it?
The membrane is named mosaic because of the pattern that is made up of many different parts of the membrane. Some of these parts include macromolecules such as phospholipids and cholesterol.
Cholesterol. We just had some of that in Claire's buttery.
What are you gonna get your kids for Christmas?
Well, see, I was thinking of getting my children some floaties, for the summertime. My children are built a lot like the cell membrane structure because in the cell membrane structure, each phospholipid molecule has a head that is attracted to water. Hydro means water and philic is loving. Therefore, the heads love water. Similar to my children because their heads are attracted to water. And a tail in the cell membrane structure repels water because they are hydrophobic. Hydro meaning water and phobic meaning fearing. So, the bottom half of my children do not like water. So, they tend to flip upside down. So, when I get them floaties, they'll be right side up, not drowning, loving the water, having a great old swim.
Further your understanding.
So, Clinton, what are you thinking about getting your kids this year for Christmas?
Well, because a lot of kids just love to watch things pop.
Why? What? What do they like to have pop? Similar to what scientific term?
You're gonna love this, guys. Balloons. Well, if you put too much air in the balloon, it'll blow up similar to the hypotonic solution. Well, because when you're adding more solutes and stuff into the solvent.
Yeah?
I love it.
Well, when you do that, that means that it is hypotonic. And when it's hypertonic, that means that the balloon is... Now. If the solution is hypertonic and the balloon's deflated...
Of course.
Then that means that there aren't even enough solvents in the water to even make it go and blow up.
So the air comes out of the balloon, similar to how the water comes out of the solution of the cell.
Exactly, and that's why I want to give them balloons for the lesson of science, not for the lesson of Christmas. What?
What if the balloon is happy and isn't shriveling or exploding?
Well, that's what we call an isotonic solution. That's when everything's in perfect balance, and I love it so much.
Here's a little more on these science topics. Endocytosis is putting something into the cell by engulfing them through the cell membrane. These engulfed things then form vesicles within the cell.
Exocytosis is when vesicles fuse within the cell membrane and expel the contents. This works with both liquids and solids.
Protein pumps are pumps made out of protein. They pump sodium against the gradient. These pumps pump things towards groups of that same thing. Thanks for watching.
Tune in next time to
The Munch.
Mr. Bonge once gave me a comment on my report card. Does poorly on tests and quizzes. Skid, 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 skid.